trying to do a couple of vlogs while I'm driving. That way I have them all set up and I can just edit them together and go. Alright. First thing I'm going to say, because this is going to be probably a weekly series, I'm going to have a lot of people bitching. I don't care. I'm not doing it for y'all. I'm doing it because I want it. It's my channel. I will take suggestions on what y'all want to see. But, again, I own my channel. If you want to have a discussion with me on it and you don't want to use the YouTube platform, click the link in the Discord, for the Discord. The top one is mine. The second one, it's one of my favorite fucking Discords. It's called Black Sheep. It's a bunch of motorcycle enthusiasts. But what I'm going to say is, whenever you become an owner-op or lease purchase, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for Frymiller, I can tell you the base rate for a lease purchase here or owner-op, if you don't have your own authority, but I know a little bit about that stuff, but we're not getting into that. I don't have my own authority and I ain't going that route. If you have a lease truck or you have your own truck and you bring it to Frymiller, it is $1.07 loaded and empty paid miles and fuel surcharge. Okay? Now what's that mean? Well, you're going to get a dispatcher. Like me, I have a dispatcher by the name of Nancy. I can't even pronounce her last name. I just call her Miss Nancy. Sweet lady. Doesn't understand, I like pre-plans before I get places, but she does me good. Really damn good. When I deal with her, I usually don't get a negative paycheck. I have had one before, but that was just due to personal stuff. And the next week I was out of the hole. But again, I digress. What you have to look at when you become an owner-op for Frymiller, they don't do it the way I figure it should be done. They do it a different way, and it kind of works, but I don't agree with all the things. Like I said, you're going to pay $1.07 plus the fuel surcharge. Okay? And then, on top of that, you have to buy your tractor fuel, your DEF, and the reefer fuel. Yes, you get they call it a reefer rebate. It fluctuates. I really hate paying for reefer fuel. If I'm going by the yard, I'll stop in and get reefer fuel there. It's free at the yard. And free, whenever you have to pay for stuff, is the best kind of stuff. But, if you know what you're doing, you can do basic maintenance. They really don't want you tearing the motor down and rebuilding it. But like, if you want to do an oil change, okay, fine. You can do an oil change. But what I'm going to say is, you have to look at the miles, see how much, the load total pays you. I don't use the fuel surcharge at all. Yeah, I'm using my ashtray. It's fucking cold outside. It's 46 degrees. I just use my $1.07 a mile. And at that $1.07, I go, okay, this load, actually I do it at $1. Like the load I'm under right now pays me 374 miles. That's $374. I looked, okay, I got more than enough fuel to cover that many miles. So this load really is all profit. When I say it's all profit, it's this load I'm making the $374. Now I know Fry Miller has a discount on their fuel and stuff like that. I don't even account for that. I look at, okay, let's just say I need to get fuel. About 300 miles, 50 gallons. 50 gallons, I think the average I've seen around here is $2.94. Okay, so $2.95 a gallon, because it's actually $2.94.9, which just round up to $2.95. Do it right, 50 gallons is going to be right around $147. See, so that means I'd make $147 profit. Now, mind you, like I said, I've got more than enough fuel. Owner ops can choose where they fuel. They just don't like us fueling at Pilot Flying J because, well, we don't get a discount there. We get a discount at Lowe's. And I know I'm doing a bit of rambling. I'm going to do a bunch of editing. But if you pay attention and you go, okay, it's like my truck, I can get about anywhere from 1,000 I've had it up to 1,800 miles one time before I got fuel. I have 120 gallon tanks, so that's 240 gallons, and I got it up to 1,800 miles. Look at it, and I usually use a 1,200. It's just a good average for fuel. 1,200 miles, a tank of fuel. I should be able to make it almost all the way to my next delivery. Because I'm barely at 700, and I've used 3/8 of a tank. I'm actually at 640 right now. But what I'm saying is, if you watch your fuel cost, you get a good dispatch that'll run you, and you know about where your freight lanes are, because I don't really like to run empty, because empty, yeah, I'm still getting paid, but it's, well, what if you go and decide to get your own authority? You're not getting paid for empty miles. You have to look at it a whole nother way. But how Fry Miller does it is, load. You can just say yes or no as an owner-op. Most of the time, you'll want to say yes because even the shitty load, like this one, I really don't like going to Wisconsin. It's nothing against Wisconsin. It's a personal family thing. Don't want to get into it. But it's all profit on this load. And the next load should be 90% profit. Again, that's a guess. Sorry, I'm a little tired. It's midnight. And I haven't finished my coffee. But what they do is they show you the breakdown of each one of your loads. This is how much the load paid. This is how much, you spent. Da 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 da. Okay? And at the bottom, it'll tell you how much total you made. If you do good, I've had it up to 6,000. But then you take out my maintenance, my lease completion, and all that. I still think made 3,000 because I still was paying on a maintenance account. Because I owed a bit more than that and I got it paid off and I made $3,000. I wish I could get percentage because, well, I know where I would be sitting a lot. I'd be going from Oklahoma City. I would deadhead up to fucking Dodge. Take a load out to California. Get a Bona Petite load because them fucking pay well. Out to Florida. Run down, pick up some orange juice. Probably running it back up to Oklahoma City. But again, I prefer percentage over mileage. I run mileage because that's what they get, paid by. But what I'm saying is, sorry, I'm a little fucking tired. I think I'm like 200 something miles away from where I'm going to do a 30-minute break, which is the customer I'm dropping this load off at. If you have to know how to manage your fuel, I do have a spreadsheet of what basically going to help you. But again, I'll do a fucking online class of the spreadsheet, and I will make a Patreon for that. When I do it, I'll have a Patreon, and that's going to be behind a paywall. Because that video is got my little secret to help me, and it ain't gonna be much. It'd be like $1 or $2. But that's that. Yes, I can change my spreadsheet that I have over percentage. It doesn't take me very much to do it. But what I'm saying is, sorry. I will help you. This is why I set up the Discord. If you want help from someone who actually drives the damn thing, not someone in an office, if I don't know the answer, I'll get you a damn answer. Looks like we're coming into a work zone, but all the lanes are open. Yay. I will show you how to do stuff and how to make you be profitable. Because the first thing I'm going to tell you is your first long load, fill your truck up. I can go down to an eighth of a tank and it'll cost me about $600 on average. 6 to 7. I've had it 7 once or twice. But fill your truck up and see how far you go. You know, my truck, like I said, 120 gallon tanks. I get about 200 miles per eighth. $1,200 puts me about a quarter of a tank. That's where I fill up. Idling is going to lower that. So basically during your winter months when you're up north, summer, down south, over 100 degrees, below 10, you're going to idle the truck. Excuse me. But you have to know what you're doing. You have to know what you're reimbursed for, what you're not reimbursed for, and stuff like that. Yes, owner ops are not reimbursed for a lot here. Owner ops are not reimbursed for a lot. I've been given a couple trailers that had no reefer fuel in it. I blew a gasket because I've gotten them from company drivers or I've gotten them off the yard. There should be no reason picking a load up off of any of the yards that it shouldn't at least have 3/4. Half if you're running continuous. That's my personal opinion. You should fill up your damn reefer before you drop it. This one has a full tank, and I'll show you all how to do the IntelliSleep because I'm tired of every time I get a trailer it's shut off, I gotta sit there and I put it on IntelliSleep, you know. And IntelliSleep doesn't run the reefer other than to charge the batteries. I'd rather charge the batteries instead of having a road call on that. Well, that's all I'm going to say about it right now. I'm going to go into deeper depth on, you know, how to make a good check here, how to do basic maintenance, stuff like that. Because the more you help yourself, the more you'll make. drop this one. Drop this load, pick up my next load, and start heading down to Arkansas. Y'all have a good day.